Imagine waking up tomorrow, and every ocean on Earth has vanished. Beneath the missing water, an entirely new world is suddenly revealed. Within hours, millions of people rush toward the coastline. Scientists, explorers, photographers, everyone wants to become the first person to walk across Earth's newest continent. But after only a few steps, excitement turns into horror. This isn't an empty landscape. It's the largest graveyard Earth has ever known. Trillions of marine animals begin decomposing at exactly the same moment. The air fills with the smell of rotting flesh and toxic gases like hydrogen sulfide. Breathing becomes almost impossible. Then, something unexpected happens. Instead of solid ground, your foot sinks knee-deep into icy gray mud untouched for millions of years. This isn't ordinary mud. Oceanographers call it pelagic ooze. It's made from the remains of microscopic plankton, tiny shells, volcanic dust, and even fish waste that slowly drifted to the seafloor over millions of years. Every step you take is through Earth's oldest underwater cemetery. Every day, marine snow falls through the ocean. Tiny bits of life and dust slowly sink, building the seafloor over millions of years. Even without the ocean, the ground remains almost freezing, only about 2 degrees Celsius. The sediment has stayed cold in the darkness for millions of years, creating one of the coldest places on Earth. Hours later, the mud finally hardens. Ahead lies the abyssal plain, a vast, silent underwater desert. Then, something impossible appears on the horizon. Mountains. Not ordinary mountains, but gigantic underwater volcanoes called sea mounts. Some rise several kilometers above the ocean floor, hidden beneath the sea for millions of years. As you leave the seamounts behind, the horizon changes once again. This time, it isn't a single mountain. It's an enormous chain of jagged volcanic peaks, stretching farther than you can see. You've reached the mid-ocean ridge, the longest mountain range on Earth. Hidden beneath the oceans, it wraps around the planet for nearly 65,000 kilometers. The mid-ocean ridge is where Earth creates new crust. Molten rock rises, cools, and forms brand new ocean floor. Even today, when these cracks were hidden beneath the sea, superheated water burst from them as hydrothermal vents. Now, with the ocean gone, those same vents release towering columns of steam and mineral-rich gases into the open air. Beyond the steaming volcanic fields, the landscape changes once again. The ground becomes rougher, fractured, and unstable. You've entered a subduction zone, where one tectonic plate slowly slides beneath another. This is where continents are born, mountains rise, and Earth's most powerful earthquakes begin. Then the ground disappears. Before you lies the Mariana Trench, the deepest place on Earth, hidden beneath nearly 11 kilometers of water. Standing at its edge is almost impossible to comprehend. If Mount Everest were placed inside this trench, its summit would still remain more than 2 kilometers below sea level. Nothing on land compares to its scale. The Mariana Trench is only one part of a hidden world. Across the exposed ocean floor lie endless plains, towering underwater volcanoes, the longest mountain range on Earth, steaming hydrothermal vents, and canyons deeper than anything on land. For billions of years, the oceans have concealed nearly 2/3 of our planet, Earth, the blue planet. But beneath the oceans lies another world, filled with towering mountains, deep trenches, and landscapes hidden for millions of years. The next time you look at the ocean, remember that beneath every wave lies a world larger, older, and more mysterious than most people will ever imagine. What incredible story should we uncover next? History, science, sports, or another hidden mystery?